In today's scribing, I was doing some meditating. There was one part of the meditation. We are designed to function from faith. First we pray, then we use our imagination to create a vision or picture in our mind. We surround this mental picture with our emotions or feelings. These feelings are available when we ask or say it from the heart. I love this, the heart. The combination of the mental picture and asking from the heart to create the emotions will cause us to believe it. So you have to have a mind and a heart relationship. Then we just need to wait. We need to believe as though it is already done. So I want to break this down a bit. Just do a little paperwork, like a little bit of a little writing, scribing, okay? So we're talking about faith. In Ojibwe, this word to say be faithful, faith, de, mbwe, debwe, and dum. Debwe and dum. So if you break this up into two parts, or even three actually, what you have is de, debwe. This word means truth. And this word means your thinking, your thoughts. You combine it, and what you have is faith. And Debwe is one of the 7 grandfathers. Debwe is one of the 7 grandfathers. So I thought that was really interesting, Debwe and dum. Truthful thinking, truth thoughts, 7 grandfather, and you have faith. Okay, so let's break this word down, all right? What does this word faith mean? All right, so we'll just go like that real quick, and we'll write down faith. So what I've learned is one who has complete trust, having complete confidence, and having a strong connection with someone or something. Someone or something. That is what faith is, That's one definition, okay? So for myself, when I see this faith, I'm thinking about strong belief in the ancestors. Gekajik ancestors, the old ones. Getchiya. I'm having belief in creation. I have belief in good helpers. I have faith in them, Whether they are spiritual helpers, human helpers, and I don't require, a proof. I don't need my vision to see and have faith. I don't need that. It's all from my mind and my heart. The mind and heart is the one. The mind and heart. It's all that. So I hear a lot of people say to me, right, and I've heard others talk to each other about it, and they will say something like, oh, just have faith and it will work out. Now, I don't believe in that, because I don't believe in this kind of faith. Like, there is a faith where it's all just mind faith, but my kind of faith is carry the faith And the difference is, instead of it will work out, you will work it out. It's giving back the responsibility of one's life to them. It's so important to have that, Because one is about the mind, and just believing and, that heart connection. But this one here is called living faith. And living faith exists in what we call someone who, okay, so let me draw it like this. You have faith, that's the core, all right? On one side, it's all mind and heart. On the opposite side, you have mind, heart, and then you have action. And that's what makes this, what is the difference between these two faiths. This is called a living faith, and this is called just faith to me. And there is a difference between these, These two kinds of faiths. So it's really important to know that. Let's move on. Faith is not something that we're instantly born with, Faith is something that is we have to consistently cultivate. This is the word, Our spiritual relationship, our connection, ourselves with the good life. It's not like a one-time deal or go every Sunday. Nope, we have to constantly work on it. Okay, the good life is made up of, you got the Creator, and the Creator has everything here. Creation, family, you have helpers. It just goes on and on and on and on, So it's really important to cultivate. That's the word here, cultivate. We have to cultivate that beautiful relationship. That's how we grow our faith. So let me ask you something, How's one belief in the good road or good life a medicine? Do you believe this? How is one's belief in the good life a medicine? Or is the good life part of the Creator's, part of the Creator? Is the good medicine part of the Creator? Is it part of the ancestors? So these are things I ask myself, and then I try to figure out, this is how I connect and reconnect to the Creator, is by asking questions like this. It's so important that we use our mind in our spiritual cultivation. Creator gave us a beautiful mind. We got to use it. I heard once that if you want to increase your faith, there are many, many paths to take. One of them is elders. Another one, so you hang out with the elders, you listen to the elders, you hear the stories, you hear about life experiences, you hear about all these wonderful medicine talk, You go to ceremony and you hear teachings. You go to ceremony and you become a witness to amazing people doing their work at ceremony. So these are just some ways you can increase your faith, Just some of them. Some others, they get dreams and it increases their faith, changes them, on a DNA level. So I find it quite impressive that there are many, many ways to increase your faith. So in order to have faith, there has to be I'll put faith back in the middle. That's our circle. We have to have certain components that are required for faith to exist. And some of these are, we have to have what is called confidence. Confidence in the Creator, confidence in the good medicine, confidence in our ancestors, confidence in the medicine helpers, confidence in the ceremony. But it is also another requirement, belief. And belief doesn't require proof. It's just something you intuitively know, something inside of you, your spirit knows to be true. Another requirement is trust. This is a big one, is trust. Trust in good medicine, trust in that circle of life, trust in the Creator. And the top one is your connection. The practices that you have, and this will break off into other branches. We have prayer. Prayer is a big one. That's where we talk. We're using our mind, our heart in our prayer. Another one is the gratitude. Gratitude is incredible. It truly increases one's faith, reconnects us to that faith. My favorite one is the action. And we're going back to living faith again. We need action to increase our faith, to reconnect to our faith. So picking up the spirit of somebody who's down, supporting somebody, complimenting somebody, speaking, remembering somebody. These are all faith actions, and you'll find them all kinds of demonstrations, all kinds of actions in ceremony about faith. It's all based on faith, eh? It's a big one. Now, I just wanted to go into one more category, and I wanted to look at the English version. I already spoke about the Anishinaabe, Moen, about faith. Now let's go into the English. So faith, as through my studying, it originated from Latin, that word. And back then it was called, and that means to trust. To trust. But over time, it evolved to another word. And then it evolved into another people. From the Latin, it went into what is called Old French. And the Old French called it feed, which means faith, belief, trust, confidence, and to pledge. This has been influenced, this one here, the French one, has been really influenced by the religious societies, because they are always referring to the practice as their faith. But among us natives, we are shown daily and every single day, we are demonstrated the cycle of life, the faith, the constant reminder. It's ingrained, in the Creator and self. Believing in the Creator and believing in yourself. There is a difference, One is almost like exterior, believing in a faith created by somebody else. But for us natives, I feel from my own practice that faith is, I believe in myself, I believe in the Creator. It goes back and forth all the time. I see constant acts of goodness and in humanity and other helpers out there. I'm totally reassured and assured that the Creator, the good medicine, is all around us. So I want to be of the living faith. I used to be just the regular faith. I used to be of this faith when I started on this path, my spiritual path. But as time grew on, I started journeying around the circle, and I came to this. And in this section of the medicine wheel, I started to become a helper. I started following the living faith. I'm not just believing in the Creator's mysterious ways, but I'm constantly being shown demonstrations of the Creator's mysterious ways. I see great acts happening all around me in my daily life. And it just feeds my faith, feeds my fire of faith constantly. I still fall back sometimes on this, but I always go back to this. And it all comes down to this: being that helper, being that servant, being that offering, not only to humanity, but also being a helper to creation. And the word today that really caught my eye in today's meditation was this. I really wanted to really feel that word today. I wanted to study it down the rabbit hole, wabu sendat. I hope this was helpful to you. Gave you some ideas, or maybe reaffirmed some of your own teachings. I hope Jimmy Gwetch can aware. Bamampi, Minongi Jigat Ken.